There really isn't a faster way to grow your fan base. I'm talking influencer marketing. And in this video, I'm gonna show you how to promote your music on Instagram using influencers so you can reach new audiences quickly and grow your fan base. I'm also gonna break down my strategy on how you do so with a low budget or no budget at all. Stay tuned. What's up everybody? This is Jay Jonas with Beethoven, bringing you the latest tips and tricks on how you can promote your music so you can make your passion more than just a hobby. So if you're new here or if you haven't yet, please consider hitting that subscribe button. Alright, so I'm going to keep it short and sweet. The reason influencer marketing is the fastest way to reach new audiences and grow your fan base is because once its influencer introduces you and your music to their audience, you right away get that reach, earn that social proof and trust that could take a while building when you advertise through other platforms such as Facebook ads. Step 1, so if you want to kick things off, before you look or reach out to any influencers, you need to understand what you want and what you're willing to offer to get it. This means knowing exactly what music you want to promote and coming up with some kind of value proposition or budget you're willing to offer the influencer. It also would help if you put some thought on what type of influencer you would like to work with. This could be makeup models, dancers, twerkers, skateboarders, or other sports influencers. The list is endless. What's important is that you truly feel that your music is going to resonate with this influencer's audience. That's the key. Now we're on to step 2. Time to dive in and find these influencers. Okay, so the first place that you want to look when hunting for influencers is in your own followers. And the reason you want to do that is because the benefit of finding influencers that are already following you means that they're already familiar with your brand, and if you reach out, they're more than likely going to work with you and your budget. So scroll through your followers and be on the lookout for any pages that have a large amount of followers. Alright, and when you find a page that has a large amount of followers, you're going to want to examine the page's content and really dig in and look at their engagement, see how many likes they got, see what kind of comments people are leaving, because you want to make sure that this page is a good fit before you reach out to promote your music. So if this page promotes your music, is it going to be worth your money? Alright, so once you find a page that you feel like is a good match, you're going to want to check to see if the page is legit or not. And what I mean by that is a lot of pages, they buy their followers. So if you were to promote your music to a page that had bought most of their followers, it'd be a waste of money because you'd be promoting your music to basically bots. So the way that you look to see if a page is legit or not is actually pretty easy. You really just want to look at their content, so what they're posting, and you want to check to see if they're getting a lot of likes, if they're getting a lot of comments. Because if a page is an influencer page and they have a lot of followers, then the amount of views and the amount of likes should match up with that. You know, if they have, like this page has 16,000 followers, so they should have a considerable, amount of engagement for their posts. That's how you really tell if a page is legit or not. You look at the post, you see what type of comments people are leaving, and for instance, this post right here has 6,000 views and 32 comments. So something tells me that this page is legit. So it might be a page that I'd want to reach out to if I was a hip hop artist. All right, so once I do my due diligence, I look through the page's followers, I look at the type of content they're posting, I look to see if there's the right engagement. I really kind of assess to see, hey, is this page gonna match well with my music? Is my music gonna complement this page's content? Are their followers gonna like my music? So if I feel like all of that matches up, then I'll reach out to the page and try to make a deal. So if you can't find influencers that are already following you, don't worry. The next step is to look for influencers by searching hashtags. So in this example, let's say I was a hip hop artist and I wanted to search hashtags to find influencers. I'd simply go to the search bar, and if I didn't know where to start, I would search for my genre. So that's hip hop. Then I'd want to search through all the hashtags to see if any of them kind of stand out and catch my interest. So I'm scrolling through all these hip hop hashtags and I see hip hop blog. Now, if I found a hip hop blogger influencer, that could work well if I was trying to promote my hip hop tracks. as long as I felt like my music would resonate with their audience. So once you land on the hashtags page, the posts that are at the top, most likely those are going to be influencers, because popular hashtags, they're hard to rank for. So the people that are high on the page or at the top of the hashtags page, they're usually influencers. They usually have a high number of followers, and that's why they're ranking higher on that hashtags page. So you just want to look. I'll click this post here. All right, so I landed on what I believe to be a hip hop influencers page. This looks like a hip hop fan page. They have 30,000 followers. So off the bat, I'm thinking, yeah, it looks like an influencer. Even better, they have in their description DM for promo, song repost. So I know that they're willing to work with artists that are looking to promote their music. Next is to see if they are legit or not. So I scroll down, and the first thing I do is look at their post. Now I can look at their post. The first one, it's got 207 likes after 14 hours. That's decent. 14 comments. That's good. So, but I'm gonna scroll through. I'm gonna do my due diligence. I see that the next one's got 470 likes. The people that they're promoting are hip hop artists, and I feel like it relates to my genre, so I feel like, you know, their followers could resonate with my music. All right, so now everything checks out. So the page has enough followers to be an influencer. I feel like my music would resonate with this page's followers. And I noticed that their posts have a good amount of engagement, which is good for me. And so I think that this would be a good page to reach out to promote my music. Now, I'm gonna wanna keep a list of these pages that I find, because influencer marketing is a numbers game. Don't think that everybody you reach out to are gonna reply. So you really wanna reach out to as many pages as possible in hopes to get that reply, to find somebody that's gonna work with you, to work with your budget. So I would, before reaching out, make sure I put this down on Google Docs or this account down on some type of list before I reach out. All right, you guys, so now I'm gonna share with you my low budget and no budget strategy when looking for influencers to promote my music. So if you have a low budget, meaning like if you got anywhere from like couple $100, and you're looking to promote your music through influencers, it's better that you reach out to micro influencers. Now, micro influencers are simply pages that have anywhere from around 3,000 followers up to 10,000 followers. So they're just growing their page. They haven't fully become an influencer yet, so they might not totally know what their worth is, or you might be able to hatch out a good deal since you're catching them when they're really building this following. So if you have a low budget, I feel like it's better to really look for micro influencers, like I said, that follower count of anywhere from around 3,000 up to like 10,000 followers. If you reach out to them with a low budget, they're more likely to reply, to work with you, and to strike up a deal. So look for a page. Here's one. I see Hip Hop Gorillas. They've got around 3,000 followers. You know, they're only following 36 people. I'm looking at their views of their content, and it's really high. It's actually higher than I would say, you know, on average, people that have only this amount of followers. So this could be a good opportunity for me with a low budget to be able to reach out and get good exposure by marketing and promoting through this influencer's page. And when it comes to my no budget strategy, just so you know, this is not something that's gonna come really easy. This is definitely a numbers game. Pretty much what you're gonna do is you're gonna look for influencers that use music on their clips. So this could be like a makeup model or models that like to pose with music in their video clips, or it could be skateboarders, or it could be what I'm looking at right now, which is our hip hop dancers. And you just wanna look around. The key here is to make sure that your music really matches well with that influencer's page. It needs to match well. It needs to complement the page and the content that this influencer is going to be putting out. You want to be able to give like a good list of music that you have uncopyrighted for free that the influencer could use, because it is hard to find music that's not copyrighted, especially if you're trying to promote it on Instagram. So that's what you're negotiating. Now, don't be surprised if you don't get many replies reaching out to these influencers and trying to look for a deal with no budget. Even if you're offering your music, I'm sure that they get messages like this all the time. So be persistent and don't copy and paste and don't spam. All right, you guys, so that was a rundown on how to promote your music on Instagram utilizing influencers. I hope you found some value from this video, and if you did, please don't hesitate to hit that subscribe button. Until next time, stay true, stay making music, and stay healthy. Peace.